Spurs, you are in big trouble. All you Spurs fans, I don't know why you wanted Thomas Frank out. I understand he wasn't getting the results, but Thomas Frank's been there before in the relegation battle. So why would you want to get him sacked? Because this guy isn't any better. This Tudor, whatever his name is, he's not any better. The players don't respect him because they know he's an interim manager and they know that he's not going to be there for the long run. So they're not buying into the idea. These Spurs players are spoiled. They're not fighting for relegation. They seem like they don't care. They, to me, it feels like they're telling their agents after the game, "Yo, get me a move in the summer." There's no fight and passion in the Spurs team. All the key players are injured. I get it, but the discipline with Van der Ven getting a red card unnecessary. You literally put your team into the mess. The lineup, the five in the back, is absolutely ridiculous. Thomas Frank was the correct manager for you, and you Spurs fans thinking that you're this big six team. Let's get reality into check right now. You're a good team by name and fans and all that, but you are not a big six team. You was only a big six team for about 2, 3 years, and that's reality. You're not a team that's challenging for the title. You haven't been ever really challenging for the title. You're getting into Champions League here and there, Europa League, but you're not a serious team, let's be honest. Because if you was a serious team, you wouldn't be in this position. I don't know what's going to happen, but you lot are definitely in a relegation battle. Crystal Palace destroyed you 3-1. Yeah? Forget the red card. They would have done that with 11 men. Spurs would have still lost with 11 men, and that's the harsh reality. Now, it's time to put egos down. Pride needs to be in check, and you need to come to reality, and you need to support your team because fans leaving like with half an hour to go isn't the right message to the players. You Spurs fans need to rally up all your fans and give the players support and start saying to them, look, we're in a relegation battle now. You have to do it for the badge. Yeah? But I don't care. I'm not a Spurs fan. I'm a Manchester United fan and I'm a football fan, content creator. Yeah? So I don't care. To be honest with you, I want to see Tottenham Hotspurs get relegated because it'll be the biggest joke of the decade in football. So realistically, I want Spurs to go down so I could say, hold that. But besides that, it was a boring game. I'm like, I didn't want to watch that game. I had to watch it because I want to give a match reaction that I'm doing now. And I have to be fair. I have to watch the game to give an honest opinion on the game. And it was so boring. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it one little bit. There was no fight from Spurs. The players are proper like rubbish. Let's be honest. They are not good. They're a bad team. And I can't see them getting out of this trouble, to be honest with you. But if the players are serious and the fans, you need to be behind your players, then maybe you can do it. But to me, West Ham and Nottingham Forest look more hungry. They look more hungry to stay up. Nottingham Forest was impressive. It finished 2-2 against Manchester City. Nottingham Forest 2-2. Great game. That was a great game. City took the lead. Forest equalised. City took the lead. Forest equalised. And it's a huge blow in the title race. Still not over, but Arsenal won Brighton 1-0. Saka scored a great goal. That finished 1-0, and that was the only shot on target, but they got the job done. Now they have 7 points gap between the second team, and that's Manchester City. But Manchester City do have a game in hand, but game in hands doesn't mean necessarily you get 3 points. So Forest and City finished 2-2 at the City ground, Manchester City Stadium, the Etihad. Um, Arsenal defeated Brighton 1-0. And what was the other game? Liverpool lost against Wolves 2-1. And Chelsea battered Aston Villa 4-1. So, and Manchester United, unfortunately, we lost 2-1. So those were the game week 29, match week 29 in the Premier League. And today, Tottenham Hotspurs got destroyed by Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace was still on third gear. They didn't even go past third gear. Absolutely ridiculous from Spurs. And the fans are joke as well, leaving the stadium so early. You're meant to be supporting your players, but I get it. You've been watching Dross for a long time. Myself Tango, this was Stop Ball watching, my match reaction. Spurs versus Crystal Palace, and I did a quickly roundup of the games that happened in the midweek. Game week 29, match week 29. Guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Hold it down.